Hello, afternoon all. Hopefully we've got some guys joining us today. I'm just waiting to see who's going to join. How are you all? Hope you're well. It's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. It's about you guys, but I will be having a very large glass of wine this evening. Because it's Friday. It's Friday. Hi Severin, hello. Hopefully we've got some others coming. So, I have a little friend with me today who's joining me. He's just cleaning himself, which is Barry. So this is Barry, who looks suitably impressed to be on camera. The other one's probably out in the garden. So I have two cats. Do you guys have any animals? Let me know. Let me know if you do. Whether it's cats or dogs. Just let me know. I'm just going to pop you guys in the holder so that I can be hands-free and show you all what we're doing today. So, here we go. I'll try and refresh my computer as well so that I can see you guys and see all your comments. So it's Friday, so I thought we'd do something quite relaxing and quite chilling today. There we go. Let me see if I can find your comments. Ah, Katie, hello. And Lynn and Amy have just joined us. Excellent. Hello. I can now see comments. This is good. So I thought we'd do something quite relaxing. So this is something that I've used in creative expression with people before. It's all about abstract thought. So normally, sorry about this adults, but normally children get this much quicker than adults because they're used to that kind of abstract thinking. Lynn's seen Barry, yes, got Barry today. So we've got lots of different kind of creative things to do today. So I've got 3 pieces of music that I'm going to play. If you want to do this later with your own music, please do. I'm going to play 3 very different pieces of music, so that you can sort of notice the difference between what you view. So what I'm going to do with each piece of music is get you to just listen to it, just for a few seconds. Close your eyes if it helps, and I just want you to think about the colour, shape, image that might come into your head when you're listening to these pieces of music. So the first thing I want you to do is get your piece of paper and split it into 3 for our 3 pieces of music. I'm hoping this music's going to be loud enough for you guys to hear as well. Who else has joined us? Hi Ruth. Yes, Stitch is reading today. He's reading a fairy tale book today. So let me just get you guys down there so you can see, and hopefully you can see my piece of paper there. Now I have some coloured pencils with me today. Don't worry if you don't have coloured pencils. Just use a normal drawing pencil, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. You can just think about shape and size rather than anything else. Yes, Lynn, I'm afraid it's abstract thinking. So I'm going to play this first piece and hope that you guys can hear it. So please tell me if you can't. I have to turn it up a little bit. Can you guys hear that? Hopefully you can. You can hear it, good. So just have a think about what this piece of music brings into your mind. Is it a particular image of something? Is it just a colour? Is it just a shape? Is it just a shape of something? So I'm going to start drawing what's kind of come into my mind for now. And I'm just going to draw it in our first piece of paper here. And as I say, don't worry if you don't have colour pencils. Just use a normal drawing pencil. Well done. Yes, it is Clair de Lune. It is Clair de Lune. This is one of my favourite pieces of classical music. Okay, I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to pause it there and see what you guys have come up with. Hello to Bo and Kitty. Glad you're joining us. Hi Edith. Hi Rosie. And hi Cheryl. You managed to join us. Excellent. So for those of you that missed the beginning bit, we're just drawing along to the music. So it's whatever comes into your head where you hear this type of music or this piece of music. So yes, it was Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's my favourite piece of classical. Not all of these pieces are classical before anyone kind of freaks out or worries about it. It's for those of you who were around to watch films in the early noughties, it was also the ending of Ocean's 11, where they're by the big fountain outside the casino and they all walk away. So for me, that piece always makes me think of water, and I don't know whether it's because of the Ocean's 11 connection or not. I'm not sure. So for me, it's always that kind of water, and this time I was thinking of ripples and ripple effects, because that's one of the things with being isolated and people coming together but not being together, is that kind of the ripple effects and the impacts on everyone. Maybe that's why maybe I'm reading too much into it. Anyway, I'm going to play the second piece of music. So if you finish that one, go on to the next piece of your paper, and I'm going to play the second piece. Again, it's something quite different, and hopefully you guys can hear this. So again, have a think about what colours this might remind you of, or a particular image. So again, I'm going to go for my coloured pencils for this one. Going to be more abstract for this one. It is Edith Piaf. Children, if you don't know who Edith Piaf is, Google it. Fantastic. Amazing woman. Hopefully that's helped you conjure an image into your head or some colours. I might stop that actually. So what came into your head? What what was the difference between that one and the last one? What did you feel? So for the last one, what have we got? So for the last one, yeah, Cheryl drew waves. Yeah, that's not saying. It always reminds me of water, that first one, that Claire de Lune. Reminds Edith of Beauty and the Beast. Lovely, like it. So what does this one remind you of? What comes into your head? For me with this one, it's just colour, and it's almost like this kind of shower of colour building up, because it's such a powerful song. And it's got that real kind of driving force behind it. So for me, that's this kind of big colour, and it always seems to be kind of oranges and reds that comes out. I guess red is quite a powerful colour, so red will kind of get people going, and orange is more of a creative colour, I guess, but it is that kind of pulls people up. Reminds you of a TV advert, Amy. What TV advert was it on? You have to let me know. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, lines first, then circles for Emma. For Edith, sort of fireworks. Yeah, see, maybe it's that. Maybe it's kind of a firework thing going on. It's amazing how much music can really change what you see, how you feel. So if you're feeling kind of in a crazy mood, or like you're getting ready to go out, things like that, you always put on specific kind of music to kind of lift you up. So yeah, a World War II from Bo and Kitty, yeah, definitely connotations for that. Yeah, so it's a big powerful piece. Okay, this is our last piece. This is the third piece before I blather on about next week. I'm sure most of you will have a specific image in mind when you hear this one.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
It always makes me smile, this song.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Let me know if you don't know where this song is from, because then it'll be really interesting to see what you guys draw if you don't know where it's from.
When I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. He found his aroma like a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned. And it hurt that my friends never stood downwind. And oh, the shame! What's a shame? What a change in my name! Oh, what's in a name? And I got downhearted. How did you feel? Every time that Hey, Pumpa, not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it in a minute.
Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.
Yes, sing it, Lynn. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
So I'm going to pause it there. But let me know if you don't know what that song is from, because it'll be really interesting to see what your drawings are of that. I always get the image. So for those of you who don't know, that song is from The Lion King. So I always get an image of jungle leaves. Big jungle leaves and things like that, because of it being from The Lion King and the kind of imagery that goes along with that. And it always makes me happy, that song. It always makes me smile. So this is my jungle leaf. And had I had more time, I probably would have drawn like little bugs and things on it as well, like brightly coloured bugs maybe. So what have we got? Lots of colours. Excellent stuff, excellent. So music can be massively powerful as to what comes out, comes out in your artwork, as well as how it changes how you feel. When I worked in arts and healthcare, I know quite a lot of the time, if it was kind of everyone's feeling really low and really down, we'd put on some really kind of upbeat music for people to kind of sing and dance along to. It's incredibly powerful. So hopefully you can send me your three images that you've got on your piece of paper for 3 different pieces of music. I'd love to see them. And try it over the weekend, maybe or tonight, with different pieces of music that you might have. If you're sitting there in a family, it would be really nice for you to kind of compare each other's as well, with perhaps choosing different pieces of music that you like. Charlotte thinks of bananas and grapes. What, for the Hakuna Matata? Brilliant. Nice big bold colours. Loving it. So, for Monday, you will need watercolour paints, watercolour paper, a jar or a cup of water, paintbrushes. Did I say watercolour paper? I think I've already said that. So don't forget those for Monday, where we'll be here again 2 o'clock, and we'll start some watercolour painting next week, which I can't wait to do. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, weekend challenge. So I'm going to set you a weekend challenge. Now, I've got a lady who works at a local hospital, Chloe. So she works at Royal Tunbridge Wells Hospital. And they've just put up some temporary walls for, in case they need to increase their ICU unit. But they need something to cover these walls with. So your weekend challenge is to do kind of maybe A4 size, big positive posters, bright colours, and you can use whatever you like. You can use crayons, you can use paints, you can use pencils, it really doesn't matter. But positive messages, big bright colours, lots of lovely things. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind creating some of those over the weekend, that is your weekend challenge. And then either post them, or if you're local to Southbury and Tunbridge Wells and you're going on a walk, drop them through the Arty Farty Retreat studio door. I will pop the address to Arty Farty Retreat to the studio below this video. So if you wouldn't mind posting to there, then at least they can sit for a couple of days, just in case there's any viruses on surfaces. You never know. So we're going to leave them there for a couple of days, and then I'll send them to the lovely Chloe, who's going to put them all up on their temporary wall space. So that is your weekend challenge. I also have a little bit of a surprise for you. Here's one I made earlier. It's the start of the Arty Farty Retreat mugs. So it's going to be nice and bright orange inside. These go really nice and big and bright and bold once they've come out of the kiln. At the moment they look a bit chalky, but we're going to have a nice big orange inside. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to show you the other side of the mug because it's a surprise for those that have donated £30 or more. You guys will be getting a mug from me once they're all done and they're all in the kiln and been fired and look lovely and beautiful and shiny. Thank you so much to those that have donated so far. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you. And I will see you on Monday. Don't forget the weekend challenge. I'll post all this on there later as well, so you don't have to forget. I'll post it all on there, along with how to donate if anybody would like to donate to Arty Farty Retreat to keep us going. And I'll see you all on Monday. Have a really good weekend. Bye from me, bye from Stitch, and bye from Barry as well, who's I think still here. He's gone to sleep. Look, he's finished. Bored of me talking. See you all soon. Have an amazing weekend. Bye.